Alcohol has a uniquely harmful effect on the liver, and for people with elevated liver enzymes, it poses a direct and serious risk. The liver is the body's primary detoxification organ, and alcohol metabolism places a heavy burden on its cells. When enzymes like ALT, alanine aminotransferase, and AST, aspartate aminotransferase, are elevated, it's often a sign of liver inflammation or injury, and alcohol, even in small amounts, can make that damage worse. Ethanol, the main ingredient in alcoholic drinks, is metabolized in liver cells through a process that generates toxic byproducts like acetaldehyde and reactive oxygen species. These substances directly damage hepatocytes, liver cells, triggering inflammation, fat buildup, and cell death. This cellular stress is reflected in rising enzyme levels. For people who already show signs of liver dysfunction, continuing to drink, even socially or occasionally, can accelerate the progression of disease. ALT and AST are released into the bloodstream when liver cells are injured. Alcohol is especially notorious for causing a disproportionate increase in AST relative to ALT, a classic marker of alcoholic liver damage. If drinking continues, this enzyme imbalance worsens, often leading to fatty liver, alcoholic hepatitis, fibrosis, and eventually cirrhosis. Some people believe that moderate drinking, like a glass of wine per day, is safe. But for someone with already elevated liver enzymes, there is no safe level of alcohol. Even small amounts can delay healing, promote further inflammation, and increase the risk of irreversible liver damage. It's also important to consider that the effects of alcohol are compounded by other factors, such as diet, medications, genetics, and underlying liver conditions like non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, or viral hepatitis. People who take certain medications, including over-the-counter painkillers like acetaminophen, may be especially vulnerable to liver injury when alcohol is involved. Combining alcohol with a poor diet high in fat, sugar, and processed food only adds to the toxic burden the liver must manage. One of the most dangerous misconceptions is that liver enzyme levels can be treated or lowered while still drinking occasionally. This is simply false. The liver needs time, rest, and the complete absence of toxins, including alcohol, to repair itself. Cutting out alcohol entirely is one of the most effective steps a person with high liver enzymes can take to stop further damage and allow for possible recovery. Even if enzyme levels later normalize, alcohol should still be approached with extreme caution and only after consulting a medical professional. In summary, alcohol is directly toxic to the liver and universally harmful when enzyme levels are elevated. It can silently accelerate liver deterioration even when symptoms aren't yet visible. The only responsible and protective approach in this situation is complete abstinence, supported by medical supervision and a broader liver healing lifestyle. Anything less is a dangerous gamble with a vital organ that doesn't regenerate endlessly.